Hello everyone, my name is Deckerlink the Trained Unprofessional, and welcome back to Extracurricular Activities! On the last episode, I don't know, we got an error screen and said I'll text him, I don't know what we're gonna do, so I will text him and find out something. What that something is, we're gonna find out now, motherfucker! Let's just start this shit, okay. Hey you big bear, what's up? I'll take a shower and wake myself up while I wait for him to reply. Oh man, I forgot! I need to get to school right away! I'm supposed to be at the supply store at 10 to start with Ted! I only have 30 minutes to get there! Something happened! I can't see! Okay, ignore. What the fuck? Oh, man, I barely made it. I really wanted to be here early. I got caught up with having such an amazing week, and I totally forgot I had to be here. And what was Ted's voice? Hey, you're here. I was afraid you had forgotten. To be honest, I did forget. I had a lot going on this weekend. Well, you're here and on time, so I can't knock you for that. Now that you're here, though, let me show you a little bit about the computers. I showed you the layout of the store and whatnot last time, and that's pretty simple. Yeah, that's easy enough. Alright then, so some basic stuff first. You're in our system now, so the first thing you'll do whenever you get here is log in using your student ID and password. Right now, your default password is just your middle name, followed by the last 4 numbers of your social security number. Gotcha. So go ahead and try logging on real quick. While he was talking, he led you to a computer behind the front counter and pointed in the login box. You punched in the information like you said, and you were logged in. Perfect. Now, let me show you how to run a transaction. It's really simple. First, you'll ask whoever's IDs. Students and teachers all have IDs, and they get discounts in the store depending on what's on the ID. Oh. This guy leaves his ID in here all the time, so I'll use it as an example. Chester! Chester! Why are you gonna do like this, Chester? I know him. He's on the tennis team with me, and I'll see him at practice later. Oh, then, if you'll give it to him, I think I can trust you with that. Anyway, you'll want to make sure their picture matches their ID first, and that they aren't just trying to use someone else's ID. Next, just scan the barcode on whatever they're buying, or type in the product ID. When you go to ring them out, or it will ask for their student ID number. You can just scan the QR code or type in the student number. If neither of those things work and they don't have their card, you'll have to look up their information with their name, date of birth, and the last 4 of their social. Their photos will be shared in the database, but it's really slow, so hope everyone has their IDs. Sounds like a bit of a pain, but I had to look up customer information all the time in my old job. Good, so I'm sure you understand the aggravation it can cause sometimes. Yeah. So once you find their information, just copy the student ID number and you can paste it in the transaction screen. The last thing you'll need is their classification number. Classification number? It's at the bottom right of their number of their ID. The number tends to range from 1 to 5. The number represents a variety of things, but it helps indicate what kind of discounts are given. Chester here is a type 2, so he'll get a pretty heavy discount on his purchases here. Oh, that's cool. I never knew that. The number will verify the number, and as long as it's accepted, it'll move on to the total screen. Just follow the on-screen prompts, and there's all there is to it. These systems are pretty simple to use, and everyone tends to be on screen. Seems easy enough. Just run it by one time. What should you do first? Check the student photo first. I should check their photo first. Right, now you gotta make sure it's them. They aren't allowed to use any of their student IDs, and a few even swipe their teacher's IDs to try to use those. If you ever handed a teacher ID and it isn't a teacher, do not give the card back and call me up front to deal with it. Will do. Next question. What'll you scan first? Fuck. Is it the item barcode or the student QR code? I think it's the student one. Student ID? You can't actually scan that until you finalize the transaction. God damn it! I was wrong. So that'll be after you scan their ID code. Ooh, makes sense. Last question. What info do you need to look up their student ID number if they don't have their card or don't know their number? Name, birthday, and social. name, classification, and social. Name, mother, maiden name, and photo ID. Name, birthday, and social is what they need. Need a name, birthday, and last four of the social. Exactly right. We need nothing else, since their photo will be in the computer when you look it up. Okay, there are all the questions I have for now. You didn't do too bad with those questions, so I don't think I have anything to worry with. If you do have any questions, though, just be sure to ask. Will do. Now, the next thing I'll show you is how to look up items or check our inventory, since I'm sure you'll understand that will come up. Yeah, I bet that comes up a lot. So let's get started. Okay. You having fun back there? Creeping me the fuck out? Just walking around? Oh god. Hi.
I'm going to work.
Oh, love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. That didn't take long. I think you got the basic stuff down, no problem. I bet you could run through a whole transaction with ease right now. I think you could too. You might get your chance now. I think this will be a great time for you to try it. Good afternoon, Mr. Grifter. Oh, hey, hi, Coach.
Good afternoon, you two.
What brings you in by today?
I want to check in and see if Thomas was doing okay. It's his first day here, isn't it?
That's right. He's doing just fine, so I think you made a good choice here.
Good to hear. If he steps out of line, let me know and I'll pile on some extra homework or make him run extra laps at practice.
What? You can't do that! I don't think you'll have to worry about it. I think he'll be great.
Excellent.
But just in case, I'll keep that in mind.
Anyway, I did need to pick up some supplies too, so I might as well get them while I'm here.
Oh, let me help you with that then. It'll give me a chance to put what I've learned to use.
Alright then, let's see. I need a new notebook for keeping notes and a pack of Tivani pens. Then I need a copy of the teacher's edition textbook for English 101.
Okay, well, let's see if I can find that stuff for you. Wait here and I'll see what I can do.
Alright, thanks.
After I searched through the computer, you find the location of the book you wanted. So you went to find it and the other items you requested. Alright, so I found everything.
Let me see just to make sure.
You entered over the item.
Okay, yeah, this is all good. Thank you, Thomas.
And I'll let you run through the checkout process with him. I'll just stand back while you handle it. Gotcha. Alright, Coach. As for his ID. Can I see your school ID?
Of course, here you go.
That's the right one. That's definitely you.
That is it.
Alright, so I can scan all your items in. Scan each item into the computer. I can finalize it. Code won't seem to scan. I guess I'll just type in the number. Oh, type in his number. That's 9936 9. God damn, that's a complicated number. Harold Grifter, there we go. It accepts the number, so let's see. I just have to punch in the classification number. That's 5, and total $0. That means you did it right. Teachers are allotted so much each semester to spend on store for their classes. He's barely used any this semester, so total will come from his account balance. Oh, I see. Some teachers will have to pay when they come in, since they blow through their funds early, but they still get a heavy discount.
I almost never use all of mine until the end of the semester, and if I have any left, I just use it on supplies like paper, pencils, and pens.
And you'll even notice some students will ring up with a zero total too, and those guys are either on scholarships or financial aid. But if you're ever unsure of something, just let me know. Will do. Here's your ID back, Coach. Backed up his purchase and handed it back to him as well.
Thanks, Thomas. So I guess I'll see you at practice later.
Yep, I'll see you at practice in a little while.
Okay, well, have a good day. Listen to Ted and pay attention to what he teaches you.
Yes, sir, I shall.
I'm heading back to my classroom. See you around, Ted.
Have a good day, Mr. Grifter. He lingered around for a moment longer, just looking at you before he left. And that was your first transaction. You did fine with that. It's not really that difficult. Not at all. I'll let you run through a few more as students come in, otherwise I'll just have you straighten things up for the time being. Can do. Thank God we're skipping most of that shit. Well, I think it went good today. Got to learn how to use the computers, run through some transactions, and better learn the layout of the store. Ted seems happy with how I did, too. Next time, I'll really impress him. I bet that would look good on Coach for suggesting me. I always fuck something up. You can't expect me to do right. I can do good enough. Chill. Speaking of Coach, I should swing by his room. His class should be coming to an end since it's about time to head off to practice. And we could walk together to the courts. You made your way to his classroom and peeked inside at what is mostly empty, so you decided to go in.
Oh, Thomas, what brings you to my room?
I figured your class should be ending and you'd be heading to practice soon. Since Ted let me leave so I could get ready for practice, I thought we could walk to the courts together.
Sure, sounds great to me. Let's head to the lockers and get ready, then we'll head to the courts.
Alrighty, let's do it.
How are things with Ted today? Did you do alright after I left?
I think so. It's a pretty easy job to handle.
Glad to hear it. I was really hoping it would go well for you.
I'll really be able to treat you to lunch for a change. I'll finally be able to treat you lunch for a change.
That sounds great. I'll never argue against you wanting to buy me food.
Yeah, I bet.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's just to know a certain bear loves his food with that belly he's got.
Just finish getting ready.
Oh, goddamn. Jesus.
Thomas, why are you staring at me like that?
Tell him he looks hot or ask him to show off the back. I mean, both of those are flirty as fuck, so, why don't you just be like,
You look good!
versus being like, hey. So, I mean, like, I guess, go with the more flirty one. I'm wondering if you'd show off the back of it.
The back? There's nothing covering the back.
I know, but can't you still show it off?
Well, if you want to.
He turned his back to you, but only for a moment before turning back around. It was enough time for you to admire his big, bubbly butt with nothing to obstruct your view, though.
There you go.
All I can say is woof. All I can say to that is woof.
Maybe I'll show you again next time we have a bit more privacy.
I definitely like that.
Now get dressed so we can go.
Something. Fuck. God damn, these updates. Really just. Another one?
There we go, all set and head to the courts.
Stop! Fuck! Christ!
Come on now, let's get to the courts.
Alright, let's get going. How many times are you gonna say let's go to the courts? Oh, for fuck's sake! How many things are wrong with this shit?
Was it just me or did I have a lot of people staring at me on the way here?
I think you're right. Well, there's nothing...
Probably judging this shirt. I'm a grown man wearing this cutesy thing.
Aw, but it looks so great on you.
Size.
Stop! Fucking work! Christ!
Coach? What is it, Chester?
Where'd you get that shirt?
Why? So you know where to shop, where not to shop?
What? No! I want one!
Huh, really?
It's so cute, I love how it looks! I've never seen a muscle shirt like that, and I'd totally wear that to practice. Where'd you get it? I might try to get one soon.
I bought it at Big and Burley. It's over near the bookstore.
Cool, I've never been there, so I'll have to go back. It looks so great on you too, I'm jealous. I really want one now.
Thanks, Chester.
Chester, before I forget. Here. My student ID, where'd you get this? You left it at the supply store, and I work there now. You leave it there often, it seems. Yeah, I always leave it on the counter. Thanks for giving it back to me. I'll try not to forget it anymore. If you do, I'll bring it back. Great. Oh, look, Dozer's here now. Dozer, come look at Coach's new shirt. Why? Every other fucking line. I guess I should clear up any doubts you might have.
Yeah, it does. I guess this shirt is perfect for me, huh?
Well, I'm glad we're given the good fucking options, for fuck's sake. I don't know what the fuck has happened in half of this episode. It is, didn't I tell you that?
Yeah, you're the one that picked it out. I suppose I'll have to keep an eye out for other designs like this, huh?
I'll keep an eye out for them too.
Alright, let's get the rest of the team together and start stretching.
Stop right there. What is it, Darius? You picked that shit out for Coach? Yes, I did. It's a little on the small side, isn't it? His gut is practically hanging out of it. But I suppose you're into that kind of thing, huh? Can it, Darius? I'm not knocking it. I know a few big guys, and they're packing, if you know what I mean. Anyways, since you picked out the shirt, that means you two were out with each other, right? We hung out yesterday. Oh yeah? You two go on a little date or something? No. Wait a minute, you lying. Are you two a thing? Really? You two are actually dating now? Keep it down, please. Dude, you're sleeping with your teacher! That's awesome! You should ace your English class! We aren't sleeping together! Dating each other, sleeping together, whatever. One will lead to the other, I'm sure. Just give it time. It's not like that! If you say so, but to me it's pretty much clear as day that there's something going on. But hey, if you need any pointers on how to move things along or get what you want, just let me know and I'll be more than happy to help. I don't trust him, but who knows, maybe you can keep a secret. Don't fucking trust him! He followed Darius to where the other guys were waiting to get ready for practice. Throughout practice, you were constantly distracted. Darius was right. Coach's shirt was on the small side by a good bit more than you realized. He couldn't do much without it starting to slide up his belly. He didn't seem to mind, and it became second nature to him to readjust it. You were sure it helped with that the whole team, save for Darius, complimented him on how cute the shirt was. God fucking damn it! Stop! Coach, I think you're really distracting the team.
What do you mean?
Your shirt doesn't exactly fit, and every time you reach up, your stomach falls out. And whoever receives the ball loses the point because they're distracted. Oh, that's rude as shit. If that's the case, the entire team should be distracted all the time. You're the only person that wears a shirt long enough to cover your stomach whenever you serve. Or maybe it's because I don't have a donut-filled gut. Hey, fucking chill, dude. Whatever, Darius. Coach's shirt is just fine. If you're so distracted here, why do you keep looking at it? It's hard to miss. Maybe Darius secretly likes big bellies. We all know who the belly lover around here is, Thomas. There's nothing wrong with that. Whoa, maybe there's more of you than I thought. Well, why don't we all just play with our shirts off? Come on, Darius, why do you have to be like that? If that's what it takes, I'm down for it. Oh, Jesus. Chester,
put your shirt back on.
It's best you keep your shirt on, too. What the I don't know what's happening.
Darius! Get your ass off the courts! I'm not putting up with your shit today while everyone is having a good time.
What? Yeah, I did it right.
So get off the courts!
Darius didn't seem to know how to react to the sudden explosion from the coach, and he just stood there. Look at the bewildered look on his face.
Now!
Whoa, Coach.
Jeez, maybe I should have gone with my gut and not about not wearing this shirt.
Ignore Darius, Coach. You know how he is. Yeah, it's Darius. Take anything he says with a grain of salt. I love the shirt. I'm gonna get one soon for myself. I might even get one too. He said it was cute too, but doesn't want anyone to know he thinks so for some reason. See, Coach, everyone likes it.
Alright. Thanks, guys. I mean, Darius got one thing right, and that's my fat gut is constantly hanging out from under it.
Show it off proudly, then. Oh, yeah, be proud of it.
Thanks, you two. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Darius. You guys get back to practice.
Thank God this fucking head it's just this disembodied head floating around, fucking creepy as shit. Good luck. Yeah, good luck with that. Spencer and those are still playing, so we should go join them. Sure, sounds good to me. Let's go join them.
Well, practice today was interesting.
Yeah, I'd say so. How'd your talk end up going with Darius?
Surprisingly, he apologized to me.
Really?
Yeah, before I even said anything, he apologized. I swear, he's one of the most complicated students I've ever dealt with. He can never figure out what's going on in his head. I can never figure out what's going on in his head.
I don't think anyone can.
Anyhow, how about I give you a ride home?
Sure, that'd be great. Hey, you can even show off the shirt to Maria.
Sounds like a good idea to me. Let's get going. Peter Austin!
You want to call for her this time?
What? Why me?
Come on, she's not expecting you. Just call for her.
Oh, okay. Maria, we're home.
Something? I'm having to skip like 2 lines each time. What the fuck is happening? Oh my, why hello, Harold.
Hello, Maria. How are you doing today?
I'm wonderful. And your shirt, it's adorable.
Oh, thank you. It was another shirt we got when we went shopping yesterday. Thomas picked it out.
Fucking disembodied head. An excellent choice then. It's perfect for you. I absolutely love it.
That's nice to hear, Maria. Thank you.
I don't suppose you'll be here long today, will you?
I won't be. I need to get home and start grading papers.
Aw, I see. Well, it is always nice to see you. You're welcome to stop by whenever you want.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to see you as well. I'll see you in class tomorrow, Thomas.
Sure thing, Harold. Getting that mindset between school practicing and private is weird.
It's okay. I'm sure it's a pain.
Even though Maria was standing there, he approached you and gave you a quick kiss on the cheek.
Have a good night, you two. I'll talk to you later, Thomas.
Okay, be safe on your way home. Take care, Harold. Such a nice shirt you picked out for him. Wasn't it cute? Oh yes, though it was a little small, I can't say I wouldn't do the same thing if I was in your shoes, though. One day I'll go shopping with my dream man and buy him clothes that fit snugly to his body. And maybe you can go with me. That's a great idea, Maria. Also, that sounds like a fucking hint. Now run along and shower. You'll be joining me and Richard for dinner tonight. Sounds good to me. Just call me when it's done. Will do. Well, I'll have to get Harold to send me a picture of him wearing that shirt. I wonder if I could convince him to send me an even better one. I'll have to try one of these days, but in the meantime, I have this one, and I love it. Aww. Day 22, day 23. Another day back at school. Harold sent me a message before I woke up and told me to get to class a little early if I could. Wonder why.
You're here. Good morning, Thomas.
Good morning, Harold. After a quick peek out the door window, he gave you a quick kiss.
Did you sleep well?
Yeah, I slept good last night. Did all your papers get handled? You seemed a little annoyed last night when we were talking.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to rant to you, but some of the papers that were turned in to me were really frustrating. Some students are just so lazy and they don't make any effort to do the work properly.
I'm guilty of that sometimes.
I can understand sometimes, but I will never understand all the time. But let's not get distracted. I really wanted to see you before class, and I wanted to ask you something.
Oh, what is it?
Well, I made a really big lunch before coming to class, and I was wondering if you'd join me for lunch today. I made plenty of food for us so we can sit in my office to eat. There's more than enough room on my desk. Well, after I move some papers around.
You made lunch for us?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that sounds great, Harold. I'd be more than happy to join you then.
Great. Just come back to my room after your other class, and we'll have a little bit of time to spend in private.
Will do. Can't wait to see what you made.
It isn't anything fancy, but I think you'll like it. I ate some of it before I left home, and it was pretty tasty.
Well, I'm sure I'll like it then, if you think it's good.
I hope you will. Even if you don't, I guess it just means there's more for me to eat, right?
Yup. You patted his belly.
It'll just make that guy grow even more.
I don't suppose that's too bad of a thing either, is it?
Not if you like it.
And I do. And it looks really great in this shirt, too.
You like this shirt? I thought it might be too much.
I do like it. It looks really good on you. You're my big-bellied, handsome bear.
Oh, well, I'm happy to hear that. Thank you.
He reached out for his stomach again, but the door to the room opened up, and you jerked your hands back quickly.
Good morning, Coach. Thomas? Good morning, Spencer. Early as ever, I see.
Spencer paused not too far into the room.
I'm not interrupting anything, am I? I can always wait outside a little bit longer. What? No, of course not. I was just talking to Thomas about last week's assignments.
He turned his attention back to you, speaking in a hurried manner.
You did a great job with your haiku, and I expect nothing but stellar work from you from the rest of the year. Now, you need to get ready for class, since it'll be starting in about 15 minutes. I need to get my lecture material ready. I'll be in my office until then.
Well, all right, then. So, Coach seemed a little flustered. Would you have anything to do with that? I don't think so. You're such a bad liar, you know that? You're just as flustered as he was. Things must be going okay between the two of you. You didn't reply, only nodded your head, looking down at the floor. You know, you don't have to hide it from me. I've known you for a really long time, so I can read you like a book. You and Coach are seeing each other, aren't you? Yeah, we are. He has certainly seemed happier than usual the past few times I've seen him. And you two are always sharing these sideways glances at each other. It's pretty obvious to me. It must be pretty obvious to a lot of people. Well, me and Darius for sure. Something is going on between Dozer and Chester too, so they are too oblivious to notice what's going on with you and the Coach. Really? Those two? I guess you can say it's the same about you not noticing them, huh? I only mentioned it to you because I know you wouldn't care, and I really thought you'd picked up on it already. Never would have guessed. You really are in your own world when you're with Coach. We'll have to go out for a coffee sometime, and you can tell me all about it. Okay, sure. That'd be fun. We haven't done anything like that in a while, have we? Nope, I've barely seen you outside of school and practice in the past month. We need to fix that. Yeah, we do. Well, you talked to Spencer, more students started showing up, and you took your seats and waited for class to begin. Harold stepped out of his office, and in a couple of minutes, he started his lecture for the day. He passed out and graded papers from the previous class, and he talked about the last lecture on sonnets. Class was boring, and the only redeeming factor you found in it was that your teacher was also your boyfriend, and you couldn't help but keep your eyes fixated on him. There was only 30 minutes of class left, and the door to his room popped open. Your heart jumped into your throat when you saw a head pop in through the opening.
Diana?
Oh, no. What? What? Fucking what? She wiggled her finger at Harold, urging him to come to her.
Class, will you excuse me just a moment?
Harold stepped out of the room with Diana, and you were left with knots forming in your stomach. What was she doing here? Shouldn't she have gone back home already? Harold's done with her. Isn't he? Your head was filled with the thoughts of him leaving you to go back to her, since it wasn't like you had been together very long anyway. When he did finally come back to the room, he tried to keep his demeanor professional, but you could see something was wrong.
Alright guys, class is dismissed. No assignments for today, so I'll see you on Thursday.
After he dismissed the class, he retreated to his office.
I wonder what that was about. Are you okay? You're suddenly looking way worse than when class started. Did you recognize that woman?
That's his ex.
Oh, well, that explains a lot then. You're gonna go check on him, right? Our class isn't for another 20 minutes, so you have time.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Stop wasting time then and go talk with him. I'm sure that'll do you both some good.
Sure, thanks, Spence.
Of course. Let me know if you need anything at all, okay?
I will. He went to the door leading to his office and knocked on the door. Mr. Grifter? You tested the door to see if it was open, and thankfully it wasn't locked. Harold was sitting at his desk with his back to the door.
I'm sorry, but I can't speak at the moment. Please come back later.
Harold? He stepped into the office and shut the door behind you. He spun around looking at his glasses in the hand that he was rubbing his eyes. Oh no, look at his sad face! Oh, such a sad face!
Oh, Thomas.
Is everything alright?
No, it's not.
Why did Diana show up? Wasn't she only supposed to be around for a week?
She was, but apparently she's going to be here for a few more days, and she wanted to go to my place later to catch up some more. Oh. But I told her no.
You told her no?
After what she did to me last week, I don't want to have anything else to do with her, Thomas. I can't keep doing this to myself. She was confused as to why I'd say no, and when I told her I was doing better with my depression until she showed up last week, and what she had done had sent me sprawling back down, she got all defensive about me being too sensitive about it, and when I told her I was seeing someone new, then I was finally moving on, And that just made her mad, so I told her just to leave and never contact me again.
He put his face down on his paws and sighed.
I don't want that, though. I want to see her again. I want to talk to her more. But it's pointless. We're never going to be together again. I just feel pain whenever I think about her. It hurts so much. Why do I have to miss her so much?
He pounded his fist on the desk, startling you.
I hate this. Why can't I just get over it?
He collapsed down onto his desk and started sobbing quietly into his arms. You rushed around the desk to his side and put your hand behind his back, on his back, kneeling down beside him. Hey, no, please don't cry, Harold. You didn't know what else to say to him all at the time to try to comfort him, so all you did was rub one hand over his back and the other was on top of his leg.
I'm sorry, Thomas. I hate letting you see me like this.
Don't be sorry, I'm here for you, okay?
Thanks. I think I need to see my therapist again. It's been a couple of months since I last went, and with all that's gone on lately, it might be a good idea.
You think it'll help?
Maybe. It's helped in the past, so I'm sure it'll help now.
He turned his head toward you and sighed.
I'm sorry to be such a pain right now. I promise I won't always be like this.
As long as it takes, Harold, I'll be here for you.
Thank you, Thomas.
Harold rubbed his fingers over his eyes and stood up.
Okay, now that I got that out of my system, I need to get ready for my next class. And you have to hurry, and you need to hurry if you're going to make it to your next class before you're late.
Ah, that's right, I need to go. I'll be back for lunch, okay?
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to it.
As you turned to leave, you were grabbed by him from behind in a bear hug.
Thanks for coming to check on me, too.
He kissed your neck and put you back on the floor.
Now get going.
You felt him pat your butt as he ushered you out of his office and back to his classroom. I'm gonna have to run if I'm gonna get there on time. Math class breezed by, and before you know it, you found yourself standing in Harold's classroom once more. He's not in here, so he must be in his office. He's not in here either. Where'd he go? He sat down on his chair and spun in circles a few times before laying over on the desk. I guess I could call him. Once more, you began spinning in the chair as you pulled out your phone, but the door to the office opened before you could make your phone call, and your big bear entered the office.
Oh, you're here already.
I was about to call you and find out where you were.
I had to go get lunch from the teacher's lounge refrigerator. I'm sorry I'm making you wait.
It's cool, you're here now, and you have food, so it's all good. What's for lunch?
Okay, I made a little ham, turkey, and cheese wraps. They are tortilla. I say it as a joke. Fuck, I know it's tortilla. God damn. Tortilla shells spread with some onion and chive cream and cheddar cheese and the turkey ham. So then I made a whole bunch of fresh fruit and picked up on my way to school. I have bananas, apples, and some strawberries. You can eat whatever you like. There's plenty of it. Oh, and I have chips. No, thank God for the chips.
He was spreading stuff out across the desk while he talked, and he seemed to be more than enough food for both of you.
It's really simple, but I wanted to be able to spend some time alone with you today, and I don't know if I'll have much of a chance other than lunch.
Simple or not, I'm really happy you decided to do this. I'm glad I got to spend some time with you today.
And after earlier, I really needed the company.
Happy to be here for you, Harold. Oh, here, you can sit in your chair. I'll take the other.
Nonsense, you're fine where you are. That chair's really comfortable, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's kept my big butt comfortable for many years. Go ahead and start eating. Eat as much as you want.
Thanks. Looked around the desk for a moment and then a thought occurred to you. Should I grab a couple drinks?
I knew I forgot something. If it doesn't bother you, I do keep a pack of water bottles in here, so I have water. It'll just be room temperature.
That's all. I'm okay with that.
That's my bad. How's your other class? Calculus, isn't it?
Yeah, it was alright. The subject is easy enough right now, so there's no trouble for me.
Good. I don't expect to hear otherwise from you. You're a smart guy, so I suspect you'll have no issues in there. I was never that good at math. I can do the things I need with it, but beyond that, numbers just don't work too well in my head.
What? You mean that using derivatives and functions to find an object's velocity in respect to time and distance traveled doesn't make sense to you? He whipped his paw frantically at you.
Stop right there! You're making my head spin thinking about what you just said. Do you mind if I play some music while we eat?
Oh, what kind of music?
I typically listen to a variety of music while in my office here or at home. Helps me focus, and it's really relaxing too.
Oh, sure. He hooked his phone up to a set of speakers on his desk and turned on some music. Some nice music at that, too. Oh, it's kind of catchy.
Isn't it? It's really upbeat too, so it helps with my mood sometimes when I'm feeling down at the dumps. If I get carried away listening to it, I'll start rocking around and synced with the music. It's so catchy. I'll even blast it in the house when I'm alone, and I'll dance around the house while I clean.
I'd love to see that.
I'm not the most graceful bear, but it doesn't look too pretty.
You're adorable and look great, so I think it would make up for it.
Everything seems to shake when I dance now. It didn't always do that, you know. Hey, it used to be really fit.
Despite the fluffy exterior you have, I know it covers a ton of muscle. With how you move on the courts, I bet it really throws people off.
They don't expect me to move as quick as I do. I might be on the heavy side now, but my legs still work like they did when I started. It does take a little more effort though, so I just make up for it by making sure the point doesn't last long.
You're definitely a force to be reckoned with on the courts.
You know it. How's the food, by the way? You seem to really be enjoying it.
These little things are good.
I knew you'd like them. It's easier to prep something that doesn't require me to cook first thing in the morning. I'll definitely do this again for us.
Awesome, that's a great idea. You tapped your feet along with the music and you noticed Harold was rocking his head from side to side as well. Despite the earlier incident, he appeared to be in a really good mood.
So, you have any plans for the weekend?
Nothing, unless it involves going out with you.
Perfect.
Do you have something in mind?
There's a musical showing at the Manor.
That's Darius's
theater complex Saturday, and I really wanted to see it. Thing is, I don't want to go alone, so would you want to go with me?
Sounds like fun. I'd be more than happy to go with you.
Really? That's great. Thank you, Thomas. It's a show I've really wanted to see for a while now, but I just never wanted to see it by myself. It's finally showing again, and I really didn't want to miss this chance.
What's the show called?
The Cavalier's Guide to Matrimony and Homicide.
Fuck!
It's about a man whose mother was cast away from their noble name due to her marrying the wrong man. Once his mother passes away, he finds out about her family and sets out taking his rightful place as the heir to their earldom, while also romancing two women along the way. Sounds like a dark tale, but it's really rather humorous, really. I've listened to the soundtrack, but I really wanted to watch the show. We can make a whole date out of it. I'll treat you to dinner, and then we can see the show.
Sounds like a great date, Harold. It gives me something to really look forward to.
Same here, Thomas. And unfortunately, it's about time for my next class to begin, so we'll have to part ways for now. Thank you for joining me for lunch today. It was really nice having you here.
We'll have to do this again Thursday.
I like that idea. I'll plan another lunch out for us then. Be safe on your way home, okay?
Of course, I always am. He ruffled your hair around and gave you a kiss on the forehead before ushering you out of his office. Man, that music was really catchy, and I can still hear it! It's gonna be stuck in my head all day. I suppose... Oh no, it started again. I suppose I'm done here for the day. I might as well head home. Oh, it's you. Thomas, was it? Hello, Diana. You have 2 classes with Harold? Oh, no, just one. I had to come back to talk with him about something else before heading home. You're the one he's seeing, isn't it? You're the reason he doesn't want to see me. What are you talking about? You were at his house that night, and you two must be spending a lot of time together. What? Why would you say that? Please, like I don't know what's going on. Her demeanor was completely different from the first time you met her. She seemed like a whole other person. You need to back off of him. He's mine still. You understand that? I'm not gonna let you stand in my way of getting back together with him. Whoa now, you're kind of going a little overboard here. You left him. You can't expect to just take you back on a whim. I know what you did to him last week when you showed up out of nowhere. You know how badly you hurt him? That poor man is confused and doesn't know is going through a difficult time. He needs me to take care of him. He doesn't need you at all. You can feel your blood starting to boil now. No, he doesn't need a manipulative woman trying to come back into his life. He doesn't need you at all anymore. Well, we'll just see about that now, won't we? What is it that you're getting at? Why are you having to bother Harold again? That's really none of your business. Now run along like a good boy and stay away from my man. Your man? Good luck with that. Sweetie, I've got this under control. She raised her hand and slapped you hard across the face. You motherfucker. What the hell, lady? After she slapped you, she threw herself on the floor and into the door of Harold's room. Don't touch me again, you creep. Someone help me. The students were stopping to watch the commotion now. The door of the classroom opened up.
What's going on out here? Diana, you okay?
He knelt down next to her and she had forced tears from her eyes. Harold, this monster assaulted me and knocked me down. I was really trying to be friendly with him, and he hit me.
Thomas, what the hell? What's wrong with you?
I didn't do that, Coach. That's how it happened at all. He's lying.
Then why would she say that? How'd she get on the ground and hit the door?
Coach, please, I didn't do what she says. She hit me and then threw herself on the ground. Why would I do something like that? Because you told me to... Coach...
That I what? What did she say?
Yes, what did I say? Tell him. Fuck her. Coach, she said that you were still her man. And then I...
What?
Don't listen to him, Harry. He just wants me to look like the bad guy.
Then what? He's lying to me? You wouldn't lie to me, right, Thomas?
Of course not. You know I wouldn't lie to you.
I don't know who to believe now.
You can trust me too, Harold. We were together for so long, I wouldn't lie to you.
Well, Wait, Thomas. Your face.
Huh? He moved closer to you and put his paw on your face.
You're bleeding!
Must have been from when she hit me.
Why would you hit him?
I only hit him to protect myself before he threw me to the ground. Coach looked back at you, staring intently into your eyes.
Thomas.
Yeah?
Did you touch her in any way?
No, sir. You watched your eyes for a moment longer and then turned to Diana.
I believe him.
What?
If there's anyone here I could trust right now, it's him. A good call, Coach.
Spencer. I saw the whole thing. She approached him when he left your room. She struck him and then flung herself to the floor and she screamed. It was really quite the spectacle. Don't listen to him. It didn't happen like that at all. Besides, I've known Thomas for most of my life. There's not a violent bone in his body. He'd never do the things that you said he did. You could see Harold's fist balled up. He looked like he was ready to explode, but instead, he just sighed and glared at the woman still on the floor.
Get out of here, Diana. Never come near me or him ever again. I never want to see you again. Come on, Thomas. Let's get you to the nurse's office.
I'll disperse the group here and make sure she's escorted off campus. Go with Coach. Alright, thanks, Spencer. You don't mean that, Harry. You need me. He can't provide you with what I can. He'll never love you like I do. Don't leave me. Harold didn't even acknowledge your final plea as we walked away, and you followed along after him. Once you were out of view and everyone was around, you put your hand on his arm. Harold, are you okay?
I'll be fine. I can't believe she did that. I know you wouldn't hit her, Thomas, but she's never done something like that either. I'm so sorry. I was just blinded with rage.
It's alright. You don't have to apologize to me.
Oh, Diana, what happened to you?
Coach, Thomas, what brings you two in here?
Someone slapped him in the hallway, and it seems that his face was cut in the process. Can you take a look at it, Dozer?
Sure, come on back to a room and I'll check it out.
Whoa, look at this room. We haven't been here before.
Why'd someone hit you?
Some lady thought, though, she was being assaulted and went off her rocker.
Ugh, crazy. I guess the situation's under control?
As much as it can be.
Dozer leaned in close and took a look at your face.
Doesn't look too bad. I'll just clean it up with some peroxide, slap a bandage on it, you'll be fine.
Thanks, Dozer.
Dozer has this under control. I'm going back to my office, Thomas. Thomas. I'll see you both later.
Oh, okay. See you later.
Alright, later, Coach.
Coach left you alone with Dozer, but you were still concerned for him. I'll go see him after I'm done in here. So what are you doing here in the infirmary?
I volunteer here. It helps with my degree.
Oh, that's neat.
Just a warning, this might sting a little.
Dozer dabbed something against the cut on your face, making you wince a little. After he cleaned it up, he attached a small bandage to your face. It was surprising to you just how gentle he was.
There you go. Nothing serious, so you'll be fine.
Thanks, Dozer. Your hands are so big, I can't believe you're as gentle as you are. Oh, look at him smiling.
It's just something you learn when you're a guy my size. Now try to avoid any other psychos, okay?
I'll try. I need to talk with Coach again, so I'm gonna go find him.
Alright, take care.
You too, Dozer. I'll see you at practice tomorrow.
See you then.
If you see Chester later, tell him I said hi too.
Sure, I will. If I see him. I don't know if I will, but just in case.
Okay. Aw. Door's locked and the lights are off. Is he here? You decided to give him a call.
Hello, Thomas.
Hey, Bear. Are you not in your office? Your classroom door is locked and the lights are all off.
Yeah, I'm in my office. I just wanted some time alone right now, though.
Ah, okay. You sure? I don't mind spending some more time with you.
I appreciate it, but for now, I just want to be alone. Don't worry, I'm okay. I just have a lot on my mind is all.
Alright, but if you need me at all, just call me, okay?
You better not be in there with that bitch!
I doubt it.
I will. I'll keep in touch through text, too, if that'll make you feel better.
It would.
I'm sorry about how things turned out today.
It's not your fault, so you don't have to apologize to me. I enjoyed our time together today, and I'm really excited about this weekend.
I'm glad to hear it. I'll buy our tickets tonight, and we'll make some dinner reservations for us.
Sounds great.
But I'm gonna hang up now. I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit.
Okay, just let me know when you leave or if you need me, okay?
Will do. I'll talk to you later.
I'll talk to you later, Harold. Click. I guess there's nothing else I can do for now. I'll head home and text him while I get there. Throughout the day, you and Harold communicated through text messages. He didn't reply often, but it was enough to let you know he was okay. It wasn't until it was dark outside that he finally let you know he was heading home. I can't believe he stayed in his office the whole day. I really wish he would have let me stay with him. I hope he'll be fine at home. You rolled around in your bed for a while waiting for him to text you back to let you know he was home. It was taking him a little longer than expected. Knock, knock, knock. Come in. Hello, Thomas. Oh, hello, Maria. You have a guest. Oh, hey! Look at him! Harold, I thought you were on your way home.
Well, how do I put this?
Harold is going to be staying with us tonight, Tom. What? Staying with us tonight? I'll leave you two alone for now, and I'll give up some extra blankets and pillows for you. What's going on?
I didn't want to spend the night I'm alone in my house, so I asked Marie if I could stay here tonight. She said it was okay and that she could prepare a room for me, but I'm just going to sleep on your floor if that's okay with you.
Harold, you're not sleeping on my floor.
Oh, I was worried it might seem a little too extreme.
No, you won't be sleeping on my floor because you'll sleep on my bed. I'll sleep on the floor.
I couldn't do that. You need your rest for tomorrow.
I don't have to be anywhere until practice tomorrow. I'm fine.
You're not working tomorrow?
The only other day I'll be working this week is Friday.
Oh.
You're the one who needs good sleep, so you can sleep on my bed.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Thank you. I'm sorry to impose on myself like this. I just didn't know what else to do.
I could have just gone to your place, you know.
I don't want to be there right now. I was even considering just sleeping in my office.
God, this is a much better idea then.
I hope Maria doesn't think it's too weird.
I'm sure she won't think that. He sat down on the bed beside you and leaned over on his knees.
And again, I'm really sorry about how things turned out today. Diana really has changed. The woman I loved is gone, and I think I can finally move on after today.
You put your hand on his back and rubbed around. I'll be here to help you through it.
Thank you. I made an appointment to see my therapist Thursday, and we'll see how I feel after that, too. I might need some extra company this week.
It's not like I have anything to do. I'll spend as much time with you as I can.
I'd like that.
Here you go. This should be enough to keep you comfortable.
Thank you so much, Maria. I'm sorry to be a bother.
Nonsense, Harold. You're always welcome here. Now, I know you have to go back to school tomorrow, so how about you go take a shower and I'll take your clothes to wash them. That way, you have something clean for tomorrow.
Oh, that should be fine. I appreciate the offer.
You are a professional educator, sir, and you will go to school looking like one. Go take a shower, and Thomas will give me your clothes so I can wash them.
Yes, ma'am.
Good, I'll be in the living room then. Just bring me his clothes when they're ready, Thomas. Looks like you don't have a choice. Let's go shower, I suppose.
Okay.
I'll actually lock the doors so nobody can come in while we're in here.
I'm not really worried about any guys seeing me. I just didn't want Maria to see me without my clothes on.
I think she's see a handful of guys here without most of their clothes on.
Still.
Good God.
Is there a towel I can use?
Yeah, I have an extra one for you.
Okay. It's a shame these showers are all on the small side.
What do you say that?
Oh, no reason. Just rambling, so don't mind me.
And now I'm back from work. Whoopity boopity movie magic. You turned away from Coach for a moment to start undressing. Holy shit! What a way to welcome me back from fucking work. It was just a second for you, but goddamn, it was 5 hours for me. Fucking hi. Hello. Oh God! It looks like a beige plum. I don't. I see. You don't mind showing everything now. God damn it! Fucking something's gotta always fucking go wrong.
I actually feel comfortable in here with just me and you. It's different when we're in the locker room and the other guys are around. It doesn't bother you, does it?
But bother me? No, I'm not bothered. I like what I see.
Oh, good. I'm really relieved to hear that. I was worried I was being too bold. Feel free to join me if you want. I'm about to hop in the shower.
You want to see me strip down too?
I'd like that, but only if you're comfortable with it.
Do it, do it, do it, do it. Well, if you want. He took off the rest of your clothes and tossed them aside. Unlike him, you were sporting a rather large erection that you tried to hide.
Excuse me for saying this, but damn, you look great.
So do you.
Okay, we should get cleaned up. I don't want Maria thinking something more is going on in here. I have to say again, though, you look really great. I'm such a lucky guy. Smart, cute, and caring. You're all I could ask for.
He patted your shoulder before going to step into the shower. Holy God! He tested the water before stepping in, and he caught you were looking at his butt before you did.
You could always take a picture, it'll last longer.
With a laugh and a shake of his rear, he stepped into the shower.
I'll try not to take too long in here.
Alrighty, I'll take your clothes to Maria after I'm done. Then you can come back to my room.
In just my underwear!
I'll leave your muscle shirt in here too.
Oh, okay. That still isn't very much.
My room is just right down the hall. You'll be fine. And you'll have a towel, so if you don't want to be seen in your underwear. For someone who just stripped completely for me, he sounds really self-conscious about walking down the hallway in his underwear. You made sure your shower was quick, and when you were done, you gathered yours and Harold's clothes. I'm done. I'll be back in my room.
Okay, I'll be done soon.
Let's get these to Maria. Oh, the room is back to being weird again. Oh.
There was nobody in the hall when I looked. Richard came out of nowhere.
The look on your face when he whistled at you was priceless, though. Don't worry about it, Harold. I've seen him in his underwear around here plenty of times. And he's seen me and mine in the bathroom, considering it's shared.
Still, I don't suppose it could be helped, though.
Nope. And who knows, maybe he liked what he saw.
Maybe. I guess I'm stuck in here until Maria brings me my clothes.
And that'll take at least an hour.
And by that time, I'll be ready to go to sleep. I'm already beat, considering what kind of day I've had.
Why don't you go to sleep now, then? I'll wait up until your clothes are ready.
You really don't mind if I sleep on the bed?
Of course I don't mind. You really need a good rest.
Then I think I'll try to sleep.
He sat down in your bed and laid back.
If it was a little bigger, you could sleep up here with me.
Well, I could always lay with you for a little bit.
I'd like that.
Harold rolled onto his side and moved back against the wall, leaving just enough room for you to lay down on your side in front of him. He put an arm around you to keep you from sliding off and pulled you close to him.
Thank you again, Thomas, for being here when I needed you the most.
I'm glad I could be here for you. He pulled you closer, kissed you on the head, and buried your face into his neck after pull the blankets up over his waist.
I'll let you go free once I doze off.
If you want. Believe it or not, I'm pretty content right here. As long as you hold on, I'm not going anywhere.
Maybe I'll do just that then.
With another tight squeeze, he sighed and nuzzled against you.
And, sorry about flashing you before we get into the shower. I don't know what came over me. It was really inappropriate. I shouldn't have done that, but I was feeling a little amorous.
Just saying that word should get me like 1,000 views, apparently. Don't worry about it. It was a nice view. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed what I saw, too. It was still in poor taste, though.
It's okay, Harold. There's nothing wrong with being spontaneous like that. It's thrilling, isn't it?
I'll admit I got a bit of a rush. It's why I did it.
And that's okay, especially while we're alone. I like it.
Oh yeah? Then maybe I'll do more spontaneous things then.
He continued to nuzzle against your head, running his hand up and down your back. Instead of letting you go like he said he would, he ended up just falling asleep while he held you. I guess Maria's gonna see this. Oh well. He snuggled in closer to the bear and yawned. Sleep came quickly for you, being wrapped up in his furry warmth. We got it's the end of the Herald update, so let's go here and save. This is a little longer than I meant it to be, but I kept having some ideas to roll with. Diana, though, what the fuck? Thanks for reading, you guys. I'll catch you next time. I have a theory on that. Something obviously had to have happened to Maria to cause her to be this desperate. Be it like a drug problem or a financial crisis, or maybe she just really realized she couldn't make it on her own. Whatever the case may be, she doesn't want Harold for him. She wants Harold for the stability he brought. So the only reason why I can imagine someone who never acted like that before acting that way is out of pure desperation. And so, in that, my theory is that she was hit with some financial and or relationship problems. Something happened to her to make her desperate to want stability back. She does not love Harold, clearly. But she knows Harold is a good backup plan because he's emotionally unstable enough to keep taking her back. That is, until we showed up. So, I don't know. All I know is that I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens next with Harold's route. That's it for the Harold route as of 1.43. I don't know when the next update will come out. I think there was a delay announced for it. I don't know. Oh yeah, there won't be one for October because he's working on the IDEKA Halloween shiznick. So in the next episode, we're going to check in on the Darius route. Probably my least... It's definitely, out of the three I've played so far, my least favorite route, just because Darius is insufferable. But you know what? That's what we're doing next. And then after that, I'll check to see if anything happened for Spencer, but I don't think anything did. And then we'll go on to Chester. So, until then, ladies and gentlemen, I have been the trained unprofessional, speaking for the voices in my head when I say until next time. Fare thee well. Bye, everyone!
Yay!